video is about internalizing time. One of the things that you'll learn with this exercise is how to feel downbeats and upbeats. So this is what we're going to be dealing with. Okay, you're going to need plenty of space because you're going to be marching in place. So make sure you have that, and also you'll need an egg shaker. If you don't have an egg shaker, you can make a shaker out of any plastic bottle that has a lid. Put some rice in it, reseal it, and you're ready to go. All right, so let's begin with the way to play the shaker. You want to just hold it lightly, horizontally, with your fingers like this. Okay, and let me just explain that I will be moving forward and backward with the shaker, and the pivot will be here in my elbow. The wrist is loose and relaxed, but you definitely don't want your wrist to be bending too much, okay? So just go with the flow of the movement, back and forth like this. You also want to try to get a staccato sound, and the way to do that is when you go forward, you hear the shake, and then you come back, and it's very deliberate. So it's a staccato sound going forward and backward. Okay, just match them up the best you can. All right, now this exercise is terrific for internalizing your time clock. If you are playing with musicians or know musicians that don't have a good time feel, or their time clock isn't really together, this is a great lesson to turn them on to, because this will do wonders for the ability to really be able to feel time and tempo. All right, since time is not something that is outside of us, the time is within us, and basically this lesson is going to help you develop that skill. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to march in time, and in this situation we're going to play something in 4/4. We're going to shake the shaker 16th notes, all right, and with the other hand, by the way, use your dominant hand to play your shaker. All right, we'll do it without the metronome first. With the other hand, you're going to play on your hip. Okay, so it's going to be a series of notes. We're going to play quarter notes for 2 bars. Then we're going to play eighth notes for 2 bars. Then we're going to play the upbeat of the eighth notes on the and, 1 and 2 and then we're going to play the E and the Us of the 16th note. And that is the entire session that you're doing with regards to getting your time clock together. All right, so here we go. Let's start out by marching. So you go 1, 2, 3, and the 4 E and the. And when you're ready, let's get the shaker going. Okay, so you start in this position so that you have room to come out on 1. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, ready, and play your shaker. 1, 2 E and the 3 E and. By the way, this is 4-part counting. 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the. So there's 4 parts to the count. Okay. All right. So let's begin. You're going to use your other hand to play quarter notes for 2 bars. I will talk you through this entire exercise. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and play, and 1 and the 2 E and 3 E and the, and another bar, 2, and then the 8th notes, 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 2 E, and then you're going to play on the and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E, and you're going to go to the 16th note, all the upbeats, E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and the 1. Perfect. Okay, let's try this with the metronome. You ready? So start your march. So I'm going right foot, left foot. It doesn't matter which foot you do. All right, I'm just starting with my right because I'm right-handed. All right. Then get your shaker going. And let's begin. Here we go. So I'll count you in. 1, 2, ready, and play quarter notes. 1 E and 2 E. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 8 notes. 1 and 2, and the upbeats of the eighth note, and a 2, and a, and a, and a 1 E, and a 2 E, and the 16th upbeats, E and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 2 E, and a 3 E, and a 4 E, and a 1. All right. That's the way you should first start out using your shaker. Once you get used to doing this, also spend 5 minutes a day, if you can, doing it with your dominant hand and then doing it with your hand that's not dominant. All right, now, let's try this in 6/8. What that means is that you have 6 beats and the beats are eighth notes. You need 6 eighth notes to complete a bar of 6/8. So the way you count them, one part counting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What we're going to do is shake the shaker 16th notes. The way you count 16th notes in 6/8 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2. Okay? The marching of your feet will be on the dotted quarter. What that means in 6/8, the dotted quarter, as you know, is the quarter note plus an eighth or 3 eighth notes. It's the value of 3 eighth notes. So you're going to march on the 1, 2, 3, and then again on the 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this is your shaker, playing 16ths. And this time, just do this with me while I'm explaining this to you, okay? This time, we're going to play dotted quarter with the other hand for 4 bars. Then we're going to play eighth notes for 4 bars. Then we're going to play the upbeats of the 16th note, okay, for 4 bars. So are you ready? Here we go. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, ready, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3 to the eighth note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3. And the upbeat. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. All right, let's try this with the metronome. These are your dotted quarters. We'll do the exact same exercise, 4 bars each, with the metronome. So, get your march going. Right foot and left foot and right foot and left foot and get your shaker going, and I'll count you off. 1, 2, ready, play, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. All right, great. All right, this is what you have to do in order to find your internal clock and develop it. Now, you know time isn't outside of you, it's within you. This is the lesson that's going to help you get that skill together and be able to play your downbeats and your upbeats correctly within the ensemble, whether you're playing by yourself or with other people. Until next time, take care and drum on.